You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a DEGRASSI podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hi.
And today we are on episode 120, Father Figure. Hannah, who sings Father Figure? Quick note, I have no idea.
Okay.
I had to look it up.
The Jimbos.
Rick, did you know?
This is George Michael.
But you knew that prior to looking it up?
Yeah.
No way.
Good job.
He's good.
Good job.
It was on the same album that Faith was on.
Yeah. It's a fourth single. Looked it up.
Yep.
I looked it up.
Did you watch the video?
Father Figure. I didn't watch the video and I didn't listen to the song. I had no interest, but I had interest in this episode because it's our, what would you call Spike? She's our Svengali.
Mascot, maybe?
Our prima donna.
Mascot, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is pregnant and ready to give birth, natural birth, with a lot of old school people coming back. We have the twins, which I totally forgot they were in it. We have Kathy Keenan as Liz as the home birth mentor, I guess.
The doula.
Mm-hmm.
A doula.
Yeah. A midwife, kind of.
And of course, Caitlin, and I believe that's it. And the B plot is, well, I guess it all ties in. Emma's being all weird as she wants to find her real father.
Yeah.
Shane Mackay.
Yeah.
Not played by the original actor. Billy Parrott is not there. We'll get into that later. Hannah, how does this start?
Snake is painting a room, and Emma's kind of in a room, and then Spike does a pregnancy drill.
Emma is eating ice cream on the porch, reading a book.
God, she looks so peaceful.
Yeah. Has anyone ever heard of that ice cream before? Nestle Parlor vanilla ice cream?
No.
Nestle, was it out of a quart type of Nestle Parlor? I don't know, but I bet it's good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Delicious.
How does the dress rehearsal go, Hannah?
The dress rehearsal? The tech rehearsal? It goes fine, but there's a lot of floundering.
Does it go fine? I feel like it goes poorly.
It doesn't go well, but it would have gone fine. And it goes better than it does at the regular show later on.
That's true. Do you think the dress rehearsal's good or better than Snake's painting skills?
Snake sucks at painting.
Yeah, he is the worst.
While we watching him paint, I was like, this is stressing me out. Because he was like sliding a roller along the wall and streaks were just coming out.
Yeah. I was watching with Jessica and she's like, what is he doing? Why is he painting like that? This is terrible.
I know, it's like he can't do anything.
No.
When you have your first child, Rick Johnson, are there plans for children?
0 plans. It's not in the cards.
Smart.
It's off the table.
Smart. Your partner does not want kids?
No.
Smart. Hannah, no kids, right?
We're probably gonna have a couple kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's gonna carry the kid?
Britt. That's not gonna do. That's not my vibe. I was like, I just feel like if I saw me walking down the street with a full belly, I would be so confused. Yeah, no.
But so that's a reality. Britt would like children.
Yeah, I'd like kids too.
Okay.
I realized the other day, like I remember a while after I came out, I was like, I could have kids and they could be straight. They could be straight men, the kids that I could have.
Oh.
I know what I do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Theme music kicks the
different
change.
Theme. Yeah, different theme.
Different theme, different stuff, different people doing different stuff. Terry's playing hockey.
That's not hockey, that's lacrosse.
Right.
Same thing, Rick. Same thing.
I can East Grand Rapids, Michigan would very much disagree with you.
Ah,
East Grand Rapids, Michigan is probably right. I don't know anything about lacrosse or field hockey. I just know that our super babe, Amanda Steppo, has made the opening credits finally in season 3, along with Stacy Mistician, Pat Mastriani, and who? Stefan
Stephen
Stephen
Bergen.
Stefan's always been,
was already in there.
He's always been it, but he's now part of that like little quartet at the.
I know he lucked out being a teacher. That's a gig for life.
Yeah,
that is a gig for life.
You know what? I dislike Marco's move in
the hop
and the spin.
Yeah,
and I really wanted them to show his butt.
And I think this is like the beginning of like I hate Marco's hair. It's like he's got the kind of long.
Is it a different spin than season 2? Is Marco's
not in season 2 credits. It's just a close up of that girl's butt with the telephone.
The phone.
Oh. And do they use the same ending throughout, like the next 5 seasons, Hannah? Do you know?
No, they switch it out quite a bit. I think at one point it's like Marco with a hoodie, and then
Marco's the star of the.
He is that jean jacket guy for a while, yeah.
Okay.
And then it's like the really bad theme where everyone's just turning in front of a green screen.
My favorite part of that new intro theme song is when Toby drops the dry ice into the water and it explodes, and Liberty's like, ah!
And I like when Ashley's just playing bass.
You mean Ashley and
she's playing keyboards and Craig is playing bass.
He's playing 6-string electric guitar, but
why did I think one of them was going like this?
I feel like they also have the same haircut.
Yeah. Love Ashley's hair this episode.
Do you think she was super bummed to now be relegated to like a C character?
She's not a C character. Never.
I don't know.
She's definitely not.
She's not in this.
She's not A-lister drama like she was season 2 and season 1.
Well, we'll see. Obviously, the star is Amanda Steptoe.
Yeah.
And these first day back at school for grade 10 crew. Rick, take it from there.
Well, it opens back up on Emma sleeping in her new room, which is a damp, dingy, unfinished basement of their house, which I really wish I could have seen the conversation about that.
Yeah, she's definitely tender. Like she's like they have hurt her feelings somewhere before this season started.
Like Em, we got some bad news.
Yeah,
you got to move into the basement.
I'm starting my real family. I'm starting my family that counts.
But I would be stoked as a kid if I'd have the whole basement. I'd be like, oh,
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
It's like its own little apartment.
It'd be like a sitcom.
I think it has its own bathroom down there too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but if every morning you woke up to water being splashed on your face from I assume a toilet of some sort.
Yeah, that's problematic.
That's problematic.
That's problematic.
Another question: why is the baby shower is on the first day of school and probably a Monday? Is that weird?
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's a Thursday.
House.
You're thinking a Thursday is an acceptable day for a baby shower?
Yeah, because Friday is. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I was trying to think of something clever, Hannah. I failed.
Friday nights for the boys.
Yeah.
Also, why is that Joey's house? That I did not understand either.
Who knows?
Didn't they do something else at Joey's house? Like
it was the bachelor party was at Joey's house.
Maybe he just makes a better house.
Hey, yeah,
true.
Pipes probably aren't leaking water into Emma's bedroom.
That just can't be good health-wise for the mold.
No.
The
black mold.
But
Hannah,
again, it's not the kid they care about the most, so it doesn't matter. Did you ask if I like black mold?
Black mold, Hannah. Have you ever had black mold in any of your living situations?
I bet.
Where?
Would I know? Would I be dead if I had it?
You would see it. It'd be black.
You'd have some respiratory problems.
Right. It seems like something I could have had at one or two of my apartments that I've lived in.
Norwood Fisher from Fishbone had to evacuate his apartment because of black mold. He was getting
the one on the pier?
Near in Santa Monica, California.
Yeah. Huh. He lucked out on that spot. Aside from the black mold.
You been there?
I know where it's at. I haven't been inside, but
okay. So I forget the B plot is Spinner trying to get the locker for.
Yeah, it's a snooze.
Do you think it's a snooze, or is it kind of endearing?
I think it's a snooze. Well, I just think I feel bad for Spinner because he's so sad and so simple and so dumb.
Trying so hard.
He really, really is trying hard, and everyone's like, "We hate you."
Can you break down the game plan he has to get Hazel's locker, Hannah, from memory?
So I think he is moving. He moves JT to a place with more boys, and then moves
girls.
No, more
to a place
girls.
with more girls.
Tough girls.
Then he moves that new kid, who I forget his name.
The DJ
with all the CDs. He moves him
and vinyl
somewhere, and then he
probably moves him to JT's locker, then Hazel to
his.
That guy's.
But how does he get the DJ to move? What does he offer him? A bootleg of who?
DJ Mad Bullets.
Is it a make-believe artist, Rick? I can't remember.
It's got to be a make-believe artist.
I like to just live in the limbo of not knowing, and I've never looked it up.
I'll look it up right now. DJ Mad Bullets.
Is that the name, or did you just make that up? That's the name.
It was funny when we were watching this. I turned to Brittany and I was like, "Look, can you believe the baby shower? It's all my ladies." And she goes, "You've watched this before?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." Just have
it is a made-up artist.
Good for them.
Wait, Jimmy is a fan of Kid Elric and DJ Mad Bullets.
Kid Elric's real though.
Yeah,
right? We determined that.
Why would they make up one and not the other?
I love the flashback scenes of Spike as junior high Spike.
Just standing in the background.
She looks so good.
That flashback where Emma thought Shane was a doctor was terrifying to me. It was that one was more terrifying than when she realizes what it actually was for some reason.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
When he
like
stamps on her ball.
When he just like steps on the ball. It was,
whoa. All right. She seems determined to find her father though, and she does a Google search and finds Dr. Shane Mackay.
S. Mackay.
And she asks, does she ask more people than Craig? And she asked Sean, and Sean's like, I'm not
Sean. Yeah, and Sean looks like Rico Suave.
Sure, I can't even get into Sean this season with his bandana and his white hoodie, and he's like puffed up, and he's like, I have to go to shop, and it's like, okay, Sean has made the transition.
Yeah, he is puffed up. He's all puffy.
Yeah, I think he's just like trying to get buff, but still, it's like season you're like
probably drinking some wine coolers.
Yeah,
I was thinking maybe Accutane. He was on Accutane. Maybe his acne broke out really bad.
I was on Accutane and I didn't puff up. I just had terribly dry skin. Were you on Accutane?
Hell no.
Nah.
When you have perfect skin like me.
Yeah.
Who needs? I have to comment. I think adult Amanda Steptoe in this episode, this is the worst she's looked fashion-wise.
Really? Well, I think when she gets mad, it's a little exciting.
I feel like it's difficult to look good when you're pregnant in the early 2000s.
She looks good for being pregnant, yeah.
Well, of course, because she's not really pregnant. So the only thing inflated is her belly, a fake belly. But everything else is normal. But that hairstyle, her fashion sucks too.
Yeah. When Paige finds her locker is in the wasteland, did anyone notice that mullet kid?
Yes. I read a huge note. He's in the background. I was like, of course his fucking locker is there.
In the wasteland.
Yeah.
Damn it. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh well. How excited were you, Rick, when you saw the twins?
Oh man. Again, I just yelled, "They're the twins. The twins." And Jessica was just like,
they look so good and they were having so much fun.
I wanted more.
I know.
I wanted Alexa.
Alexa would have been so much fun.
Michelle. Sorry, Mike. I would have loved to.
Why? Why would you want Michelle?
Yeah, gotta
just because
head.
I wanted them all.
I
wanted them all. Do you say creepy head?
No, just that thinning, dyed black hair. I don't want to see the genesis of that. 2000, what is it, 2003?
She probably just looked like a normal lady at that point.
That's true. I'm just being disgruntled because she kept being late at DeGrassi Palooza, and I will never forgive her for that.
I know.
Your time was worth something.
I traveled from the West Coast.
She wasn't the person interrupting, right? Why did I think she was the person who gave a really long speech? Oh no, that was that other lady.
Is it Stephanie K?
At the very end.
No, the one that said about the
we're gonna have
con drop.
yeah.
Con drop. Yeah. It's real, y'all.
She was right, because 2020 really was my con drop.
Yeah.
DeGrassi Palooza.
What is Joey's girlfriend's name, Hannah?
Heather. Sydney.
Sydney. Yeah. Sydney looks like she could be the mom of Manny and
yeah.
I know for a second I was like, who is that went to their junior high? Also, that scene is so embarrassing for Caitlin, and it's like
I love that she's like on again, off again. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? I had not seen this before, and I was like, that woman was dating Joey. Yeah. The only person in that room that they do not know is definitely Joey's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Also, I feel like if that was really a shower, Joey would have been like, you got to. Spike would have been like, you got to go, Joey. We're using your house. You can't be.
Also, don't bring your new girlfriend around. All my old friends from school.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure Spike and her are already friendly because of their friendship with the Jeremiah household.
True, right? But don't you think Spike would have told Caitlin that Joey was dating someone if she knew?
No, she's selfish right now. She's pregnant.
Caitlin just moved
pregnant. Back. She's not. What do you mean she's pregnant? She can't gossip?
Yeah. What's your problem, Rick?
Was Angela actually there? Did anyone see Angela, or did Joey just say, "Angela, please move out of the way"?
Angela? No, I did not see her. I didn't even see her again. Now that you mentioned it, he was just snapping at the ground like there was a dog. Angela.
What is the Google search that Emma uses? Hannah, do you remember?
To look up her dad,
or the name of the website.
Oh, I don't know. What was it?
Dog pile. Is dog pile a real like people finder in Canada?
It sounds like a GoDaddy website, one of those websites where you can watch like snuff films. Dog pile.
I remember when they had Ask Jeeves. Oh,
yeah,
I loved Ask Jeeves.
That's definitely genius. Dogpile is an actual search engine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like cool.
My friends did a video for Ask Jeeves.
I thought you were going to say Dogpile.
No, that was a parody of Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf?
That like Ask Jeeves used as like an ad campaign.
And your friends did the music?
No, they wrote and acted in the production
commercial.
Yeah.
The Teen Wolf parody.
I'll send it over. Yeah.
Song.
How exciting! Yeah. Marco has this like
the mirror.
Yeah, it's was it like what is it, that accordion type of extension called? Is there a name for that?
Rick? I don't know. Hate it.
Oh, the thing that and everyone's like, he can't be gay. It's like, yes, he is.
Yeah, like why would that's like the number one tell of
everything Marco does is so. The thing with the musical, just too much, too many layers.
being in high school in the 80s, even if you were gay, there's no way in hell you were going to say anything about being gay. When you were in high school, Rick, did anyone come out?
There was no openly gay people in my high school.
It's funny you say that because the other day we were watching some 80s movie and I think I turned to my other friend who was gay and I was like, I just feel like this is the decade I was supposed to be like in my 20s in. And he was like, yeah, I mean like the AIDS crisis though, like you wouldn't want to be around for that. And I was like, ooh, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I think I mentioned before, like I remember kids, I wouldn't say plural, but a kid definitely had a shirt with a stick figure, 2 stick figures having anal sex and then a line through it, a void.
Wow.
And it said no AIDS.
Whoa,
you know what? That sucks, but that shirt does sound funny. If I saw
I can't believe they got away with it. That would have been
that's
when things are that mean.
Terrible.
Sometimes for me it just comes back around.
It's like Big Johnson territory. I don't know if you ever had those T-shirts in your school.
Big Johnson?
That's a Muskegon thing.
Yeah.
Go down to old Big Johnson's and go get some of his homemade T-shirts.
It was like a shirt you would get at like Fort Lauderdale. It was like Big Johnson's Fire Hose Company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
You get them at like a
like Krabby Dick's. Krabby Dick's Crab Shack or whatever.
Spinner's on his hands and knees begging in a prayer position for Hazel to please give him the locker.
Yeah, and Hazel should have smacked him.
Why did she finally give up? Did he offer some money or something? But he's skipping. He doesn't have money, so never mind.
He's just so sad that she just gives it to him. I think also she's like, it doesn't really matter. Because it doesn't.
No.
Okay. Did they mention Craig's past at all in this episode? Like just what he endured on the last episode?
No. It's a new year, new Craig.
Well, the only thing that they say is like when Emma's like, "Do you want to come look for my dad?" And he's like, "Why me?" And she's like, "I thought you'd care because like you have a dead dad." That's to me what I felt like she was not saying. Is like, I just know that like your dad died. It was really sad.
Then he was like, "But you have 2 dads."
Yeah, last time I checked, you have 2, and I want to be like, okay, last time we checked, you also have Joey. So like, let's like, if we're gonna do unfair math.
I also feel like she's like being very particular about not going to try to find Shane alone.
Mm-hmm.
So but scared.
I don't know. She went to that hotel room alone. She should have been fine.
Maybe that's why she's a little good. Hey, last time I did something like this, I almost got murdered. My 8th grade girl boyfriend.
I love how wrong she is about S. Mackay.
Dr. S. Mackay.
I know.
What does he say? He says, "Can I help you?"
Howdy.
How can I help you?
I love that his doctor practice is in his house.
Yeah. I mean, he seems great.
A house, or is that a house office type?
It's a house office, but
I know, but not living there. They have old Victorians in downtown San Jose that are just offices. Yeah. Also, without even knowing this to be factual, season 4, episode 1 year from this episode, is the Emma transformation. You could see it already happening. She's starting to look
the
normal.
Braces.
But
the bottom braces are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next season, you're gonna just get ready.
Yeah. And she was squeezing out juicy tears. I was like, she's an actress and she's got the look.
She is an actress. 1405 Stouffville Avenue is where Shane Mackay is currently residing. How did it go?
Don't you just think she could have just asked one person? Like, why didn't? I guess everyone was backing Spike up, so no one.
But she only asked Caitlin, and Caitlin's like, "You should talk to your mom about this." And then immediately she's like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go into Snake's personal effects and get his list of names from the alumni of DEGRASSI."
She's a trickster.
Worst.
She could have also just gone to the library and like gone through the newspapers. I get that takes a long time, but I always see people doing it in the movies.
Yeah, I feel like if there was a traumatic episode that happened in a school where a kid took acid, jumped off a bridge, and now is no longer there, you might have a mention of it in the yearbook. Like this yearbook is dedicated to.
And this one goes out to Shane Mackay.
Yeah.
Who jumped off that bridge. Yeah. I wonder if he jumped or if he fell.
Well, nobody knows.
Nobody knows. He doesn't even know. I think he jumped.
Hey, so when Jimmy has the Rolls Royce of lockers, does his lock open up automatically? Is it like an automatic?
He has like an app.
That was so stupid.
I love that page. Is just like, fuck this locker. Look at it. It's all painted on the inside.
Yeah, the one he tries to give her is, in her defense.
But it's better than the Wasteland locker that had a fake rat in it that popped out.
I thought the rat was fun. I was like, wow, what a fun jokester who used to live here.
Why would you want to leave?
Now I'm thinking about it, my locker in high school was literally in the Wasteland because it was downstairs in the science wing by the boys' bathroom. So I do get it.
How often were you using your locker? Would you just... I feel like I had all my books in my backpack.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I would do.
Well, we had to put our coats in the locker. You live in a warm climate.
That's true.
Or warmer climate. Snow
you
pants.
You can carry your coat around.
Yeah, that's true too. What's the word I'm looking for? Where Shane Mackay lives? Clinic.
Group
assisted
home.
Housing.
Yeah.
Okay, group home.
He lives like where Rain Man lives.
We're bouncing over that awesome train ride to Stouffville.
That awesome music. I was like, what are we watching right now?
I love that train attendant just sitting next to Emma.
Aha! Yeah, that was good. That was good. Why was he sitting next to Emma?
Who knows?
Do you think they asked him to take a photo?
Yeah, probably. He looks very unhappy.
Yeah.
I would have done something like that in high school. I was into doing goofy stuff. I was into doing goofy stuff, Hannah.
I hate when I get on the train and there's any kind of youth there.
So a question about Craig and Emma.
I went into, just to side note real quick, last night I went into a Dairy Queen and my friend who was driving was like, I'm going to get a Blizzard, do anything. I was like, yeah, man, can I just get a soda? First of all, there was 2 teenagers working and then all their teenager friends were there, so they weren't paying attention. And then he literally just gave me flat soda with 2 ice cubes in it. And I was like,
what was the mask situation at that Dairy Queen?
Everyone had a mask, but I was just like, when I was a teenager, it was really fun to work in these places, but I never want to go back in them ever again. The service
of the youth.
Subpar.
Okay. I feel like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Or is that just me getting older?
No, it's not.
You getting older.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's get back on track here.
Okay. Question.
Okay, please.
When Emma and Craig enter the group home, and they're looking at that board of names, and they see all the doctors' names on the left, and then Shane Mackay's name on the right for rooms. Would you, as a child, I would have assumed, I do not need to, I can't go into this room because this person's a patient. They just barge into that scene.
It just doesn't even enter into their minds that it's a possibility that he jumped off a bridge on acid when he was 13.
I don't fault them for not putting 2 and 2 together. This is totally normal. She is a 9th grader, Rick. 9th grade.
He's a 10th grader.
I know, but she's a 9th grader, and his father beat him.
And his father's dead.
Everyone knows that just makes teens smarter.
Also, there's some crazy stuff happening as soon as they walk into. There's like a code red situation. That woman's like, everyone to this room now.
Yeah.
Like someone's getting murdered as they walk in there. Like the panic on
Scott's room is down the hall.
Oh. What's Scott's last name, Anna?
I don't know, Scott. It
I
was
don't know if
something
they ever
funny. I
disclosed
feel
it.
like something dumb sounding. I don't have my phone, otherwise I'd look it up. I could look it up here, I guess.
Okay. She walks into the room. She
You okay?
does not walk into the room. The door is slightly ajar, correct?
Yes.
He's positioning his French fry plate in 180-degree turns or 90-degree turns.
Obsessive.
Like a bus driver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just mean eating them because I love French fries. But I digress, and I will go back to her finally going in, and he says, "What, Hannah?"
She goes, I'm looking for Shane Mackay. And he says, how can I help you? I'm Shane Mackay.
And then
what can I do for you today? Or something like that. What?
And then what?
And then it freeze frames on her. Yeah.
Oh, that's it? That's the end of episode 1?
That's it.
Anything you'd like to add, Hannah?
No.
Rick?
Yeah. This Shane Mackay, I'm going to go on a limb and say that this 30 seconds of acting that he's done leaps and bounds better than Bill Parrott's.
I know. But I just think they didn't give Billy Parrott a chance. He's grown.
He has grown, leaps and bounds. His IMDb list is deep, and he's a professional actor and producer.
Just think if Bill Parrott would have done a little bit of research when he found out that Shane had jumped off a bridge, he would be in that part right now, I feel like.
Didn't he say he did no research?
Yeah, he's like, I didn't even research it. I just went for it.
Yeah.
I just don't like that they didn't use the chance to say, you big dummy, somewhere.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Tell me, but we'll talk about that later next week.
You should have used it at least twice.
I've got to run, so we'll talk next week for part 2 of Father Figure. Bye-bye.
Bye.